Give me that drama, give me that grime. Are y'all ready? It's fight night time.
Fight with all your heart.
Round one. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Blocks the jump in. Starts off zoning with fireballs. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. Trips him up. Full stocks. Time to watch out. That was a solid anti-air. Responds to the jump with one of their own to drop it. Taking stock. Clear that neither of them wants to be in the corner. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. All right, what's coming up next? I wonder how both fighters will adapt to what we've seen so far. Player one creates a good corner opportunity. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Ingrid's ready to fire off shots anytime. Full stocks. Time to watch out. This is a critical point of the round where they just KO. Player two hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Jump? Are we going to see some fireworks here? Can't tech the throw. Jumps in. Sunrise. Shoots off a fireball up close. Anti-air drops. From upstairs. Player two will need to play it conservative until their drive refreshes. Brushes that off and keeps going. They can't squander this punish counter chance. Ends the meter, hoping for a good return. Cosmic Ray hit. Ingrid's about to bring you to another dimension. Player one needs to use their SH plus super art. Life lead is there. KO. Player two brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. We are here in the first round. Which one of them will let their fist do the talk? Tries to bait him with the projectile. Gets the jump in. We're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. Plenty of time left. How's the match going to play out? What's the play here? Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Full stocks. Time to watch out. Player two in that dangerous burnout state. They are battling it out tooth and nail here, with no one having a clear advantage yet. Player two doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Had the radar up and running. KO. Player one picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Did well to get the buff in there. Jumps in. Full stocks. Time to watch out. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? Ingrid's ready to fire off shots anytime. Risky up-close scrap still going. That's the last stop. Burnout activates. Are they going to be able to come back and snatch victory from the jaws of defeat? Tries to bait out a reaction to a fireball. Fires off one from the air. Are we going to see it? Sees the overhead coming. A jump? What are you jumping in for? Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Rips a sunshot. The last round is now or never. Sunrise. Very slick with the combo. Here comes the corner pressure. Both are ready to pull the trigger on their super art. Both sides getting ready. Super art to show off what a PhD in fighters can do for you. Back to the corner. Turn out, but they may have a plan here. What's next? A real test of nerves here. Player one can't let this simmer. It goes to the air. This is it. It is over. Player one made some smart moves there. Great.
Here comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to get down to it, so let's start the match and see what these warriors are capable of.
Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. The cross-up's good. They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. Goes for the throw. Trips him up. Player two is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Lots of aggression from both sides. sticks the combo. The grab misses. Caught in the crosser. Life lead opens up. Flies in with a fist to keep the pressure on. Drive KO. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Pushing through with the Gladius. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. The Shoryu engine gives them the business. The Gladius blows them away. Still slugging it out as it springs forward with the drive rush. Smart play with the throw. Fantastic awareness. Goes for the jump in. What'll happen here? Big throw. Player 2 will look to apply pressure. Brushes that off and keeps going. Will we see more fuel to the fire? Cook them up. Sit them down with a super. Now that's how you take a round. Did not miss that chance and takes the round. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow up here? Player 1 has the life lead. Opts for the throw. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Strings it all together. Lands the forward throw. The corner pressure continues. Had the radar up and running. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Gets a normal hit from the drive impact. They're still good. Player 2 can't afford mistakes without that KO. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Flies in with a fist to keep the pressure on. Challenge from above. Zones with the fireball. Jumps up. You've got to be springs forward with the drive rush. Getting that extra juice with Kagero no Mai. Player 2 will look to apply pressure on Super Heart. Spends 2 for the meteorite. Absolutely destroys them. Drive rush to keep it going. Are we going to see a comeback here? They're using the fireball to force a reaction. Oh man, this is a scary range. Gets the counter hit and the win. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Throws them from above. The snake, the enemy shield, and gets that buff. The attack continues. Leaves the flames lit and mine powered up again. Player 2 is in a very good spot. Impact squat. Comes for them with a phalanx. Forward rush. Amazing. Ooh, what a smart blow. Player 1 has a full gotta do better than that. This can lead to some big damage. Add up that grip, muscle, and speed, and we're talking a heap of damage. Player 1 can't let this simmer. Are you kidding me? Player 2 is gonna be watching replays for this one for a while. They really took it down to the wire.
Challenger.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight? Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Ooh, what's this? Finds the time to squeeze in a buff. Almost had it, but it gets blocked. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. What are they thinking here? Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Big counter. is triggered. Saw them sweating against the wall and gets in the throw. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Decides to buff up while they can. Throws them to negate the block. Player 2 has the life advantage. Knockdown, and player 1 will look to apply pressure here. There's a change of size. A drive impact could end it all here. Experiencing burnout. No, that's to wide open. Going for the conclusive kill with that super. What a move.
That felt good, didn't it?
There it is. They knew it'd be enough. That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches.
Round 1.
Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Shows the overhead. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. What are they thinking here? Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. What a finish. Great read on the life gauge there. Player 2 hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Goes in on the impact for nothing. Combo with the target combo. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Knockdown, and the Gladius blows them away. They both have full drive gauges to work with. Goes for the jump in. What'll happen here? No, that's to pry them open. Not much life left, but their drive usage may save them. Closes it with a classic corner throw. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Now, find a new rival.
It's time to see what both fighters have in store for us today.
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Overdrive. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. The combo's there. There's a punish count. This can lead to something very big if they can capitalize. Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fireballs. Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Recovers from burnout. Player 1 chases them down. Very critical point of the match with full drive gauge available. Will we see it? KO. Player 1 hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Who's going to start things off? Challenge from above. Big throws. Avoids getting stuck in the corner somehow. Jumps up. Super on deck for both fighters. Expect to see some fireworks. Flashes him. Hits them with a stop and bomb. They are really going at each other this round. The reads they hit. Just goes for it at this range. KO. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Here comes a new challenger.
To Two of the biggest lab monsters are about to get it going.
Round one. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Uses this opportunity to really lay into the opponent with a damaging combo. Utilizes an overdrive art there to tack on just a little more damage. Player 2 saw that jumping coming from a mile away and parries it perfectly. Trips him up. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Can't tech the throw. Life lead is opening up, but that could still be overcome. KO. Player 2 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. This fight is just underway. What takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Catapults them up and brings them crashing back down. Player 2 is working with a better game. What can they do with it? Sneaks in above. Going in. They've got the meter for a drive impact. Lifts them with the wrong palm. Their will to win is really being tested here. Looking for a chance. They trade hits. Low heavy. In there. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? The last round. It's now or never. Barely blocks the jump in. Long Quan takes them off their feet. They're in range. We gonna see a jump in? A dash? Brushes that off and keeps going. There's a drive impact. Player 2 is barely hanging on to their last bit of drive. There's a burnout. Straight to the point. Target combo into a real test of nerves here. Sets up with the jump in. The super hit. It's gonna be enough to kill. Perfectly planned, perfectly executed. Player 2 made some smart moves there. Great game. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that comeback. Jumps in. Throws them to negate the block. Things are slow going right now, but we may see someone speed things up soon. Lots of aggression from both sides. Starts with a jump in. Deals some damage with that quick combo. All right. Player 2 chases them down. The jump in catches them. All right, what's coming up next? They don't need to go for anything big. Even a light tap could win this round. A parry? They got the meter for a thunderous drive impact to close the round. Player 1 wins the first round and is now riding a huge wave of momentum. Immediate jump in. Who's going to start things off? Flies in with a fist to keep the pressure on. Who will gain control of the match in the early going? The Gladius blows them away. All right, what's coming up next? Max SA gauges. Unbelievably in sync with a chance to charges forward. Jump. Goes for the jump in. Both fighters planning something? Are we gonna see a comeback? Experiencing burnout. Player 1 will need to use their meter here wisely. You've gotta be mindful of goes to the air, drops the front, closes it out. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Flies in with a fist to keep the pressure on. Balance from above. Picks up the counter. This is going to be huge. That feeling out phase is over. Time to get down to business. Going in, player 1 is working with a better game. Solid anti-air. Medium kick. What's next? Forward. Impact squash. Dangerous range here. This can lead to some big damage. Both sides getting crowns them from above. No! This will break them. Oh, here we go. A real test of nerves here. Medium kick into. Will this super art do anything? They gotta find something to work with here. Oh my God, what's gonna happen? He throws! King of Hit is over! Player 1 is gonna be watching replays for this one.
Here comes a new challenger.
This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
With all your heart. I'm ready to go.
Round one. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. What's the play? Perfect parry to stop him. Time to go on the offensive. Starts with a jump in. Takes a trip. Gets the parry in and adds some pressure. Knockdown. Player 1 is maintaining the corner KO. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Can't tech the throw?
Got you.
Throws him. What's next? Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Gets the throw and continues on the offensive. They're going for the super art. Spends 2 for the meteorite and absolutely destroys him. Player 2 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Ooh, what a smart throw. It's up. Burnout activates. Knockdown and not much life left, but their drive usage may save it. Finishes with the throw. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Manages to block the jump-in attack. Shrugs that off. That corner is starting to look scary. A jump? No way. No sign of letting up or out of the corner. They're hurt. Big time. No whole burnout. Did they mean to do that? Looking for a hole. Ooh, blocks the cross-up. They're just gonna go for it with the super. Oh, it is over. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us. It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that run back. Throws them. Grabs and throws them away. Oh, says no to the impact. The attack is paid. What's the play here? Player 2 has used up all of their drive range. What are you thinking here? Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Takes a trip. Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. Gets the jump in. Player 2 in trouble with no drive. Grabs him. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with. They're going for the super art. Gets him. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. They piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Gets the combo. What a reaction to go air to air. Knockdown and a super art. Meteor volley scores some damage. Rhino horn hits. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. OG scratch wheel turning the tide. Player 1 is barely hanging in there, but it's still in there. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Will we see our fighters fill each other out, or just let it fly in this opening round? Jump in, finds the mark. Player 2 is just about out of drive after that. Pressuring them in the corner. Player 2 in that dangerous burnout state. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. The jump-in is denied. Taking stock. Changes the pace with an air dash. Goes for the super art. Player 2 adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. They just went for it with that super. This may be the start of their counter-offensive. They're at the center of the stage. What happens here will have consequences later on. Player 2 saw that jump in coming from a mile away and parries it perfectly. Oh, burnout triggered! There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a in there! Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Had the radar up and running. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Flies in with a fist to keep the pressure on. Player 2 needs to use what little drive they have left effectively. No knockdown as the low heavy is blocked. Going in from upstairs. Jumper snap punches in. Looking for a chance. Both of our combatants are cooking up something. They are absolutely wailing on each other. It delivers the pain right to the doorstep. Burnout! Expect the tempo of the match to change. KO! Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Uses the target combo as a filler. Jump! This is gonna hurt. Throws them. Ooh, you never know what can happen here. Looking for a hole.